build this understanding. So this guy Damon Vicks applied for 14 spaces, exactly the number that the Nativity story had used for almost 60 years, but he only erected one thing out of the 14 slots.
That's correct. That's right. Well, the city, that was 2010, and we had our block, and he had his block, and there also was enough room for the annual menorah to be put up, and it was. Well, we come to this year, and before this year, the maximum number of applicants was 3. This year, all of a sudden, for the first time, there were 13 applicants. There was our nativity scenes, there was the Chabad that puts up the menorah, and then there was Mr. Vicks, and then there were 10 more people not purporting to reflect or represent any organization, except one of them did represent the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. I don't know if some of your listeners might see, that's a satiric, fictional construct. And so there really were no organizations as such cited. These, as far as we knew, although we had some suspicions, these were 10 individuals who decided they wanted to apply for space.
All right, so wait a minute, because this Damon Vicks guy is taking credit for getting other atheists and other atheist groups who don't even live in Santa Monica to apply, right?
Well, yes, that's correct, Frank. Our research showed, and let me just say that we, as the Nativity Scenes Committee, asked for copies of all the applications, and the city attorney's office furnished them to us, although it blanked out the addresses and phone numbers for privacy reasons. So we had the names of the other applicants and what they said they would do, and we did research via search engines and the web to try to learn what we could about these individuals. And to the best of our understanding and finding, these people, most or all of them, do not even live in Santa Monica. Some in Burbank, some elsewhere, but none of them, well, we don't think any, or very few, if any, live in Santa Monica.
Well, Hunter, we got to take a break here, but I'm thinking, okay, the other applicants in, the proper world would be, I don't know, the Buddhist group and the Hindu group and the Muslim group, and pick every religion, Scientology, whatever, Weight Watchers, I don't care, but just have a group. But it sounds like these individuals just wanted to get a slot and take it away from you guys and erect nothing. And I got to sort of fast forward here, but so out of all of these slots that they have how many things have they put up, Hunter?
Well, it depends on what you count as something. They have 2 meager booths. If you count this chain link fence with this bogus quotations from Thomas Jefferson as one of them. And then they have another wooden booth which has an insulting banner put up. And it's very interesting. The banner says something like 37 million Americans recognize these as myths. What do you think? And the myths are represented by 4 pictures, including Neptune, Jesus Christ, Santa Claus, and for some strange reason, the devil in a business suit. What that exactly represents, I don't know. But it's very interesting. They are denouncing these so-called myths when they themselves are putting up a mythical quotation from Thomas Jefferson.
Right. No. And again, like I said, I got to take a break here, but this is not about free speech and equal access and like all the world religions being taught in this public school or something. This is all about censoring Christianity, in my judgment. And like I said a minute ago, the atheists who can't come up with anything on their own, they're parasites. They can only live off the lifeblood of the host, which is largely Christian culture, and so they can't come up with a thing on their own, so they're going to take over Christmas. And it's not so that they can get an equal hearing. They got the slots. They're putting nothing up. But guess what? The 14-slot nativity story display that's been up for 60 years in Santa Monica, it's down to 3 slots. Why? Well, you had to give the atheists their slot, and they're doing nothing with them. So it's about censoring Christianity. It's not about free speech or equal access or even tolerance. It's about censorship. Quick break will continue with Hunter Jameson, chairman of
disgusting.